Would you like to begin?
Okay.
Just like David Dobrik's already. Like, Jesus.
No, it was pretty good because last one I just listened to, their friend Jonah went up to a movie producer that they ran to at the mall, and he pitched them a movie idea, and they were making fun of him. They're like, that was the worst thing you could have ever done. They don't they don't want to hear your movie idea.
Did they show? Did they play his movie idea? Like, did they show you what it was?
No, they didn't. Because he said he just went over and he talked to him because he wanted to pay that person to be a cameo in his movie that he hasn't started yet, that he wants to start in 2 months. And Jason said, I will bet you $1,000 that you won't start it in 2 months. And then he said, well, what about 3 months, you know? And then it was just a lot of yelling for Jason calling him out on he's not going to start his movie. Okay, we can start.
Well, do we intro?
Have we been introing?
Not really. But I feel like it's important. Well, we just have to at least explain the concept, right?
Okay. Like, welcome back.
No, just like... Also, it's not a video one, so that didn't...
I know, but that was for you.
So there's this joke we both hate, and essentially it's like you're just hanging out with your friends, and somebody says something stupid or like mean, and somebody would be like, that was so stupid, or I'm so insulted that I'm just gonna leave right now.
Yeah.
And they stand up and they walk like 4 feet away, and that's it. And then they awkwardly walk back. And it's like, I kind of think it's kind of funny to, like, at least on paper, where you're like, that was so stupid that I'm literally just gonna leave right now and we're not hanging out anymore.
Yeah.
Like, to where you actually believe that they would do that, that's funny, but you know they're always coming back. It's just how many awkward steps are they going to take?
Yeah. I have a friend who, if I say something funny, but she takes it as an insult. She goes, alright, I'm out of here. And she turns around, and she takes like 2 steps, and then comes back. And it's like not funny because it's just me and her, and I don't think it's funny. And she thinks it's funny.
Does she have a smile on when she turns back around?
Yeah.
Like she just wrecked you?
Then she like laughs. And it's like, haha, wasn't that funny that I just turned around? And I'm like, no, it wasn't funny. Just stay in the room. No.
It's really bad.
Do anything but that joke because it's just the 2 of us, and I didn't think it was funny. You know it's not funny.
I don't know why. I don't even know how they determine the number of steps they take. When they... Because... why does she do it a second time? Let's start there. Because I agree that it seems funny, right? But once you practice it one time, you should realize.
Well, I have had every time it happens, I have the discussion that I don't think it's funny. And you do it every time. And she's been like, well, now I just do it because I know you don't think it's funny. And then it's like, well, now you just get up and walk out of my room every time you come over, and it's not funny for either of us. You have to walk.
I don't have a friend who specifically does it all the time, but I do bring it up lately when I run into it. I used to just let it go, but I'm putting my foot down. It's not funny anymore.
there was a boy in my history class the other day who said, "All right, I'm out of here," and he walked out of the history class. And
to like the teacher was teaching.
Sat and waited for him to come back in, and he was gone for a pretty long time. Like, I don't know what he was doing.
Were you in lecture or like doing a worksheet?
It was like right before, like at the beginning of the class, right when the bell rings. We usually don't do anything for the first 10 or 15 minutes. And it happened like right in that time. So my teacher was out in the hallway. Like, he leaves the door open because it's right after a lunch period, so people come in late.
Yeah.
So he didn't really care that he left the classroom, but we were all sitting in classroom like, all right, is he gonna come back now? Like, we get it. It was funny. He left. And like, what is he doing now? Just standing in the hallway? And I don't even remember when he came back. Like, we got over it and we just continued our class talking.
Yeah, like, does
he snuck back in.
Does he think when he comes back you're gonna clap him up like, oh man, you really had us?
Yeah, like, I don't. We were like, oh, now he's leaving, and then well, he's got to come back because in the classroom.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't even remember when he came back in. We didn't care and we got over it.
Once you start walking away, do you think people should laugh at that point? And then you realize they're not laughing, right? So you take like 2 more steps. And you're like, all right, on this next step, they're really thinking I'm gone. You know, someone's gonna yell and ask me to come. Like, is that what they want? They want you to try and come back?
I guess that's the move.
Like, no, please. I was only kidding.
Like, sorry, I didn't mean that, you know. We're like, come back. That was a good one. You pulled on us, but you really leave us. And my new philosophy is just tell them they have to leave after that happens.
I don't like that either, man, because that's kind of awkward where sometimes people joke like that too, where they're like, all right, you're out of here, you're done. And then it's like, what am I supposed to say? Like, how that's sometimes people fake leave after that.
And then you're really in a tricky situation. Because I don't know if they're actually going to leave or not.
Nobody actually ever leaves. If somebody did just go home, then they are allowed to do that joke.
That's the only exception.
Yeah, if you're a flight risk, people are like, oh man, he left, man. You pissed him off that bad?
Alright. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Because I think there's no situation where that's funny.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. Damn.
Do you need a new topic?
Yeah, we can try. Oh, you got something?
Have you been keeping up with the world record egg? Or you're not on Instagram? You don't know.
I've seen some memes.
So do you know all about it?
Well, all I know is that it's the most liked picture.
So I guess I think it was like January 5th or something, like the beginning of January. Someone posted a picture of an egg just for the purpose of it getting more likes than Kylie Jenner's picture of her baby, which was the most liked picture on Instagram.
Okay.
And it passed Kylie Jenner's picture. Like, famous people were liking it, commenting. And then they petitioned to get it verified. So now this account is a verified account of an egg. It's just one picture of an egg. And now they sell merch. And you say it's a new merch. I might have personally bought a merch shirt.
You got egg merch?
It says, I like the egg. That's it. That's a little...
So you're a Kylie hater?
Well, no, it's just it's a world record, you know. Not that we're hating on Kylie. It's just
man. Why couldn't I post an egg that can sell merch?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but New just posted maybe yesterday, a couple days ago.
Who did?
They posted another picture.
Of you.
World record egg. They posted a new picture of an egg, of the same egg. Mm-hmm. There's a teeny little crack in the corner.
Damn.
So there's no caption, I don't think. Or maybe there is a caption. But we're all like, well, what's the crack? What's the crack about? You know? So now I'm assuming they're going to keep posting a picture with the crack getting bigger.
Is it?
And we're going to find out what's inside.
So I think that's a separate egg with the crack, and they're gonna make a chicken come out of it.
Well, it's not gonna be Kylie Jenner on the inside. That's our guess. As a viewer.
That's the comment section thinks.
Well, that's just my opinion.
I think that they're gonna try and turn a baby chicken into a celebrity when it comes out of this egg.
The picture kind of it's like an egg on a white background.
Yeah.
And it looks like just like a stock photo of an egg. Like it's not like some guy took the picture.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's the same exact picture with a crack on it. Mm-hmm. Do you understand?
I thought some guy held up an egg.
Yeah, no, it's not like
he didn't even like take a picture of an egg. He just found a picture online, and now he gets to sell merch.
It looks like a professional photo, and it looks like a stock. Yeah, it just looks like he found like a stock photo of an egg. And then posted it. And it has like almost 50 million likes. Kylie Jenner's picture had 18.8 or something like that. And Mr. Beast posted a video on YouTube.
Yeah.
The thumbnail was the egg, and it said, make this the most liked video on YouTube. But then when you watch the first couple minutes, he says that PewDiePie, he wants it to be the most liked non-music video on YouTube, and currently PewDiePie has it, so he really wants it to be second place to PewDiePie. He doesn't want to surpass PewDiePie.
Well, he should be shooting for most liked even among the music videos, because the egg defeated actual humans with
yeah.
with just an egg. I don't.
Yeah, that's why it's so crazy, because it's just an egg.
Is PewDiePie still winning? YouTube?
Yeah.
Versus T-Series?
I'm sure. Isn't that kind of like done with?
Isn't that kind of what? Done with.
Yeah.
But what if they catch him?
Is there still a live feed?
Oh, I don't know if there's a live feed, but you know, YouTube is over when the dark side wins.
Here. Do you see that?
Yes, I see I also looked it up. There's 6.3 thousand people watching a viewer count or a subscriber count. I think 6,000 is quite a bit of people.
Is it close, though?
Oh, I didn't click on it. To know, because there's a thumbnail with a extremely close number, you know?
Mm-hmm. I can look. Yeah, because well, on this video I'm watching, they're super, super close.
Is it like from a while ago?
It's live. I'm in a live chat. It's like, PewDiePie is at 81,548.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And T-Series at 81,452. Blah.
Oh, no.
Which is super, super close.
Yeah, that's too close.
I wrote, we have to do current events every week in history.
Mm-hmm.
And I just go in, like, my news app that iPhone has, and I just, like, pick the first one, and you write, like, a paragraph,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to be talking about it, and then your views on it, and if you miss a week, you can do, like, 2 the next week.
Okay.
To make up for it. So when we went to California, I missed that week. So the next week, I was just, like, I had to, like, pick a couple to do to, like, make up for whatever I missed.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it on PewDiePie T-Series.
You have to pick from suggested things?
No, it's just, that's how I do it. I just pick, because it's just easier to just go with the first story.
And then you needed a second one that week, so you looked up PewDiePie.
Yeah, and then I in the news app, and it was one of the things I was there. Well, because it can't be like Twitter or on Snapchat. It has to be from a news source, so that's why it's easy for me to just use the news app, because it's coming from like a news channel some way. And one of them was about T-Series and PewDiePie, so I wrote it.
So you had already come up with an opinion and viewpoint on it.
Correct. I wrote, and I had to write like why I chose it. I chose it because I was like, I've been following this, story, and I think that PewDiePie should still be number 1.
What was it? That was for German?
No, that was for history.
For history.
Mhm.
And that teacher was like, "Oh, excellent, well written."
Yeah, I have 100 in history, so they must have liked my T-Series.
I really thought this would be easier.
Well, that was like 5 minutes, right?
Well, we're at 21.
Okay.
I don't know. I just been most of what makes me mad in the week is the idiots at work, but I gotta
save that.
Gotta what?
Save it.
Well, not save it, but just not use it.
Right. What do you think? What did I? Well, 4-day weekend since we are on Monday. And there's a guy who lives in Florida now, I think, and he still watches the weather here, and he makes pretty good predictions. And so it was like Tuesday night, and his prediction was no school on Friday. And then it was Wednesday night, and it was like 50-50 delay, no school.
He lives in Florida and looks at our school district?
I think he lived here and then moved there.
And created an app, and then...
He like makes a pie chart, and it tells you, like, and he writes all his reasons, and I get, like, text messages, so he, like, sends messages, and he has an Instagram and a Twitter, and we all follow him.
Does he do other schools now? Like, it's becoming his thing?
I don't think so. I think he only does, like, our schools.
Is that all he does? Is that his...
I'm sure he does more than just... He's not just the weather guy.
I don't know, if he's getting enough traffic on his tweets and stuff.
Well, yeah, because everyone from our school, like, my friends from dance who don't go to my school, they're in our area, they all follow him for their school. And we got to Thursday night, and he was telling us we were just going to have a delay. And we did just have a delay. It was pretty upsetting.
Oh, on Thursday night, he backtracked what he said on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, he does updates.
That seems like an unsubscribe to me.
Well, Tuesday, he said, like,
he doesn't actually know.
As of Tuesday, we're going to have, it said 70% chance no school, 30% chance delay. Which either way, to me, that's 100% chance of not a regular day. And Wednesday, it moved to 60% chance delay, 40% chance of school. Then Thursday, it changed to 70% chance delay, 30% of school.
So do you not watch the thing on the ticker?
On the ticker?
Like on the news, you go and then you watch the thing go across the bottom?
Oh yeah, we don't watch that because he also sends you a message when your school cancels. And stuff. So I get a text if, like, I'll get a text even if it's not my school. So you get all hyped and it's not even your school. But he'll let you know, it tells you, like, all the schools in the county have called a 2-hour delay. Or he'll specifically say my school called a 2-hour delay.
Man, maybe you should just follow his stuff, and then right when he posts stuff, you send it out to all your friends on a post, and then we'll just take his spot.
Just take his job. Well, he's usually spot on of the outcome that I don't think I could replica, except the only time I don't agree, like I get mad that I'm following, is when he does a 50-50. Because then I'm like, well, what's the point? Like, I could have figured out if it was... Or he'll do, like... It could be a regular day, or delay, or no school, and they're all, like, the same amount. And I'm like, I could have figured that out. I could have thought that it could possibly be no school or possibly be a full day.
Yeah.
It's when he does it's 80% chance no school that we usually does.
But he said 70 and he was wrong.
Well, he changed it. He does updates. You gotta wait till the last update.
all of the restaurants didn't want to deliver to us because of the snow yesterday.
Oh, really?
And I really wanted a milkshake. And I was going to walk to Burger King, but I opened the door and the snow was crazy. So I closed the door and sat back down. And Burger King is like right there across the street. and I went on the Grubhub app and Burger King wasn't available. And then I tried like Cold Stone wasn't available. And I was on like pizza restaurants looking through their dessert and stuff. And nobody delivered.
Well, it wasn't that crazy here. Like, we only got like 3 inches yesterday.
We didn't get that much, but my apartment complex doesn't really clean it up that quickly. So all our sidewalks are still icy, and like at our cars, I'm gonna have to shovel out my car because they plow the road and just pile it in front of everybody's car, like a big wall. So you have no chance of getting out.
Yeah, I can still hear plows. People are still shoveling. I don't think we got as much as I thought we were. Because overnight we got more.
Did you watch Good Mythical Morning this week? I forget what their videos were.
Yes, I did. They did cleaning products this week. Yeah. And they did a video with someone. No?
Well, they had I think that guy is Cotton Candy Randy. In the one, did you watch the science thing?
Oh yeah.
Which burrito
yeah.
reigns supremo? Let's talk about that.
They did it with 2 of their workers.
Yeah. Oh, and they did the pizza one, and they said New York pizza's the best.
Oh yes.
What do you think is the best pizza?
What did they get down? Oh, they got down to like some weird one I've never had.
Well, right? It was Detroit. Anyway, it doesn't really matter what the titles are, like Chicago, New York, Detroit, because it's really just thin crust versus thick crust.
I would agree. I like New York style the best.
New York is like Casa's pizza, right? Like at lunch.
Yeah, but I never ate that. Oof.
I don't know. I think they should have given it to... Well, they didn't do toppings, right? But I think deep dish with extra unmelted cheese is the best.
I guess that I would agree, but with their choices, I either would like... I guess I'm a fan of the deep dish. We don't get deep dish often, so I'm kind of biased towards the New York style. But it was funny because I was pretty sure Brett was going to go with Detroit until he found out Little Caesars.
Yeah, I don't know why he hates Little Caesars. I think Little Caesars is okay.
Never had Little Caesars.
And then, you don't watch the Saturday video, right?
No.
I did, and one of the things they talked about was how the intro changed, and they played every intro GMM has ever had. And they went through them all, and the first one isn't really like a video, it's just kind of like... Do you remember they had like breakfast food, and then they just like put Good Mythical Morning over it?
Oh, yeah.
It's like 5 seconds. And then after that is the best intro, like the first video, and then they get worse and worse as it goes on.
and they think they're getting better and better.
Yeah, they were talking about how the comments always react like, oh, this is the worst one, this stinks, but then the comments kind of die down as they get used to it.
Uh-huh.
And they like think that means it's okay just because the people got bored of yelling at them for it, you know, like.
Yeah. And I would also like to point out that they did do a video with someone else this week that was not Candy Randy.
Who was?
It was the What's My Finger In game.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like that guy.
I like that guy. He's from Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah, you just like whatever show he was on. He doesn't, he didn't, like, say anything. He was useless.
I thought it was good.
And he was wrong. He was really wrong on...
I know, that's why I thought it was funny.
He had, how'd they not know it was marshmallow fluff? I would've gotten that every time.
Yeah, I don't know. And, like, I like that, like, it was popcorn, and Rat kept saying corn, and I was thinking, like, it's popcorn, not corn, and then they made a big deal about Link thinking he meant...
Yeah, what kind of idiot thinks... Yeah, corn definitely means yellow corn instead of kernels.
Oh, and they tried the Starbucks holiday drinks.
Yeah, and they said the one was eggnog. They got a regular latte and put caramel in it.
No, they got a chai latte, right?
Well, I don't know. I'm already against. I think Starbucks is stupid.
Well, I want to try their candy cane frappuccino and the Christmas tree one, just because I like the Christmas tree one so good much.
Because you like mint. Those were just the mint ones.
No, the Christmas tree one wasn't mint.
I think there was mint in it.
It was like green tea and raspberry.
Yeah, and peppermint. But it wasn't heavy peppermint. It was like raspberry and peppermint. Which also, when they were like, this one's going to taste like Christmas tree, they were like excited. Like,
yeah,
I was thinking like, isn't it, aren't they going to put pine needles in it? Like, alright, we're at 35 now.
Yeah, but isn't there a lot of talking?
Yeah, there's stuff to cut out. I think it'll come in at like 28 maybe, I don't know. I don't know, it's just like when we kind of schedule it, it's like I'm not necessarily going to be in the zone to want to participate, you know?
Well, I thought we were going to the movies. But we didn't. So
Who, you and
well,
Mom?
actually, yeah. We took down a Christmas tree.
Like Kathy?
Yeah, we were gonna go to the movies, but we didn't. So I assume that it might do it this time. But I could have like that. We're gonna see like a Kevin Hart movie.
A new what?
A Kevin Hart movie.
Oh. I mean, it's probably just okay.
Yeah,
the thing, that movie, right, is like, I think it's like heartwarming, right? And so, if it's funny at all, like just a little bit funny, everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, it was so good, it's such a funny movie, it's amazing. But it's just like a happy story. It's useless.
It's useless. we're gonna go to a reclining chair dinner and a movie theater.
Alright. I think that's gonna be it, especially with the music on now.
Okay.
Oh, I was thinking, to make, like, videos, right? We would do this, right, and then talk about, like, that joke we don't like, right? And then that would be material for a weekly video.
Yeah.
So where if we sat and talked about something for a half hour, we could just cut the best bits, and I would like vlog, like a scripted angry vlog based on what we had talked about.
Yeah. I think that's good. I feel like YouTubers that I watch that have a podcast, their podcast is usually just about the video planning for the week.
And so, I don't know where it would kind of end up, like, if it would be like podcast and then video, or videos and then podcast. But, you know, because chronologically they're out of sync. Like how we're recording this for the future.
Right.
But, I don't know, I was kind of thinking that, but then we didn't really rant as hard as I thought.
Right.
So I guess I just gotta drink a gallon of milk, I don't know. But I think, I don't know, I also think it'd be easier to just make videos together at home.
Yeah.
Hello? One of my roommates is saying something, I don't know. I gotta do laundry.
Okay.
And upload the first one.
Alright.
Do you think I should just Twitter everything out? Because my Twitter account is just gonna become links.
I don't know.
Whatever, I think I'll just keep tweeting stuff.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, people just unfollow my Twitter that I don't use, so.